Hello again, and thanks for tuning in to Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. I'm Don O'Malley. Today we have Terry and the Pirates. Now in this, an archaeologist, his son, and their friends intervene when a jungle pirate tries to kill the Dragon Lady and steal her treasures of her ancestors. So here we go with chapters 6 through 10 of Terry and the Pirates. And thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you later.
A scream. Sounded like a girl.
Yeah.
Could it be Normandie?
I'm gonna go back and check up. You stay here.
Not me. I'm going with you. You stay here. Come on, Pat, we'll get something to get her out. Now, don't go away.
Don't go away. Got your friends, and I'm going to get you. All right, stay there then, and let the jungle get you. Rambo! Rambo!
Terry! They gone too long. Woman still scream.
We better take a look-see.
We both take a look-see. Come on.
Now, see here. Keep going. If you turn back, I'll let you have it. Rambo!
Oh, Miss Normandie, we find you.
Connie! Stuart! Get me out of here!
Get her out. Oh, you in very bad hole.
Oh, never mind me. Pat and Terry have been captured by the gorilla, and they'll be killed.
Gorilla? Gorilla trail very easy to follow.
Yes, but we have to be careful that Fang's men don't capture us.
We keep eyes peeled like eagle.
2 eagles.
Which way did they go?
I think it was that way.
Behold, Doctor, from the Temple of the Dawn, the great god Mara.
How were you able to get it?
I am Fang, and Fang never fails. That is why I brought you here, Doctor, to prove to you that I am all-powerful, that I make good all of my threats. Come with me. Now, Dr. Lee, all I want you to do is to interpret that inscription for me. It is the key that will give me control over the natives.
And my answer is still no. I'm a scientist, and I'm not interested in any hunt for buried treasure.
We shall see, Doctor. I fancy the charms of the Iron Maiden will weaken your determination.
Your threats don't frighten me, Fang. Nothing you could say or do would make me aid to destroy the peace of those people.
We will return to my headquarters.
Here they are. We shoot quick.
No, we can't risk a shot. We might hit Pat or Terry. Come on, we'll follow them.
Bring him inside and hurry. This is my trophy room. Not a bad collection, eh, Doctor?
You're not fooling me, Fang. It looks more like a torture chamber to me.
You're right, Dr. Lee. And here is your Iron Maiden waiting for you. You see, Dr. Lee, the maiden has hidden charms. Charms which you would be unable to resist.
You're bluffing, Fang. To imprison me in that thing would mean my certain death, and that's something you don't want, yet.
Now, why are you so sure?
Because you hope to locate the hidden treasure through the ancient writing of Mara's people. And I'm the only man in this country that can read those writings.
You're a very smart man, Doctor. Smarter than I had believed. I shall have to give this deeper thought. Take him away.
They're headed for the house.
Here they come.
Maybe it's a good idea you go and look around. I stay here, protect pretty lady.
Me do.
Now, you must be very uncomfortable, gentlemen. Release them. I'm sure they will not be foolish enough to try to escape. You will be very happy to learn that your father is here. If all goes well, you will soon be with him.
Gee, Williker, can I go and see him now?
No, not now. Keep them here. When I call, bring them both in.
Bumbo!
Put that beast away. Untie Dr. Lee and bring him in here at once.
Yes.
We should do something.
No, we wait for Stu. Much better.
I have a surprise for you, Dr. Lee. I think now you will change your mind about aiding me.
Another Iron Maiden?
This is something you would gladly give your life for. Hayes, bring them in.
All right, go on.
Terry! Dad! My boy!
Separate them. And now, Dr. Lee, you will do my bidding, or your son shall feel the embrace of the Iron Maiden.
Why you wouldn't dare?
Don't let him flop you, Dad. I'm not scared of him.
Which is it to be, Doctor?
Do whatever you want of me, but play off that boy.
Oh, no, Dad, no matter what he does to me.
Take him to the Iron Maiden.
Terry, you don't understand.
I don't have to understand, Dad. I would give it to this pirate if he killed me.
Take them away. And now, Dr. Lee, I shall give you one more chance.
Please, Fang, please.
Oh, Dad, don't give in to him.
Very well. We will give your boy to the Iron Maiden. Summon all the men. Dr. Lee knows where the guard is hidden. We must get there at once and prevent any plan he may have to secure it. Go.
The Dragon Lady has threatened to attack the town if the idol isn't returned to the Temple of the Dawn. We think Fang has it.
He has. I know where it's hidden, but we will need the Dragon Lady's help to get it from Fang's men.
Mr. Pat, see what I find in Fang's house.
Holy smoke, hand grenades. Don't drop those things or we'll all go bye-bye in a hurry.
Stop! We are friends. We must see the Dragon Lady.
Yes, we know where the god Mara is.
Fall back. Follow me.
Your Highness, the white people bring news of the god Mara.
Admit them.
What kind of fools are you to come back to certain death?
Please listen to us. We came back here to aid you. Dr. Lee can explain.
Very well, then speak, but quickly.
Let us have help, and we'll restore the god Mara to the Temple of the Dawn. Fang has it well guarded, but we know the hiding place.
Perhaps he speaks the truth. Fang has long sought to rule my kingdom. Rigo, gather a body of men to go with Dr. Lee and his party, and see that Mara is restored to the Temple of the Dawn.
No way. Your Highness, we've always thought these white people have stolen our god. This may be a trick. Your men may go into a trap.
Perhaps you are right. We must be careful. Dr. Lee, you will go alone with the men. The others will remain here. Restore Mara, and they go free. If you don't, they die.
No, I refuse. I won't go without the rest of them.
Don't need to worry about us, Dr. Lee. You're bound to succeed.
It's better this way, Dad. Just you and I'll go.
No. He must go alone.
It's all right, Doctor.
Very well.
Come here. If your story is true, you have nothing to fear. Take care of them.
Follow me.
Now, we mustn't fail in this.
We won't fail.
All right, take your places.
Are you sure you know where you're going?
Very sure.
Avante.
Your Highness, I was right. A message has just come in. Fang's men were waiting in the jungle. Dr. Lee has led your warriors into a trap. Now what are you going to do with those infidels?
They shall pay for this treachery with their lives. Take them to the execution room.
You are innocent people have been slaughtered. We demand an eye for an eye. It isn't true. Silence! The white girl will go first. Proceed.
They're gonna kill her!
Dragon Lady orders Normandie put to death. Disguised as guards, Terry and Pat entered the temple. They disposed of the natives watching over Normandie, but the high priest and his executioners arrive before they can free her. Forced to escort her to the execution block, they make a sudden dash for liberty. The priests rush after them. The whole temple is aroused, and every exit closed to them.
Innocent people have been slaughtered. We demand an eye for an eye. It isn't true. Silence! The white girl will go first. Proceed.
hand grenades.
Civil bombs all gone.
Well, you're a magician. Get some more. Never mind that. They're taking it back to the temple.
Take her to the execution block.
Stop! You fool! Keep her here. That will bring the others. We must capture them all.
Take her in quickly.
I have a plan to get her out. We'll have to wait until things quiet down a bit to give us a break. Let's get under cover.
Has Stanton arrived?
Yeah, we've got Lee, too.
Have you had any difficulty with the job, Stanton?
None at all, Fang. It's going to work. Come here, I've got something I want to show you. When I drilled into this thing, I found out it was just a shell.
Ah, then that accounts for it being so late. I must see this.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
What do you think of that? The walls are solid gold.
It is only a promise of the wealth that awaits us in the temple. Have Lee brought here.
Leave us. Dr. Lee, there isn't an archaeologist in the world who would not gladly give his life to change places with you. This scroll is undoubtedly what you are searching for. The key to all the writings of the lost race. Decipher it for me, Doctor, and you will help us both.
No. I've told you too many times that I won't be a partner in your schemes. I'm a scientist. You're a thief of powers.
Then as a scientist, Doctor, at least look at it. I may be wrong.
Marvelous. Marvelous. Oh, that's wonderful. Where did you find this?
No need to go into that, Doctor. The fact remains I have it. Now will you help me?
This scroll is invaluable to science. But in your hands, it's deadly.
Then you're a fools, Doctor?
Yes!
Stanton, do something, do something!
Connie!
Take him to my headquarters. No one will look for him there.
Hope your plan works. We get inside, it'll be a cinch. There's a better chance for two of us to get in the temple than four. Connie, you and Stoop wait here.
If we're not back in a week, you can go home.
people are desolate, and yet we do nothing. Let this white captive be executed. Then, Mara, God, anger may be softened, and our people reassured.
If I thought that was the wish of my people, I'd...
Of course it is their wish. They're beginning to believe that you are aiding the white vandals. If you do not sacrifice this woman, you will be held accountable to them.
Oh, very well. Do what you will with her. My people must have faith in me.
Thank you, dear friends.
Normandie.
Terry.
Heads up.
Figure out.
You're ready to make a break for it. Head for the stairs.
The white men are in the temple. They have stolen clothes from the guards.
Oh. Sound the alarm. Guard all the doors.
Tie her up.
What's that? Now, Normandie, now! After them!
Hey, don't hit him again. That speaks too.
Yeah, I might have known it.
Well, don't stand there laughing. Get out of these things. We got work to do.
Connie and Big Stoop will take you on to Wingpoo to your father. They can get you through safely.
Oh, we can't leave you and Terry out here alone. Let me go with you.
Oh, no, girls handicap us men. Pat and I have got to get to my dad.
I know you're right, but...
Well, that's all there is to it. You'd better go on ahead. Connie and Stoop, get going.
Well, how to find Dad.
Well, here's the record. I hope you like it.
Very well. I will listen. Arrange it.
Give me a hand.
Sure.
French. Fan me.
This is the control.
Very well.
All right, here she goes.
Beware, your doom is at hand. Your god Mara speaks to give you warning after centuries of silence. You are being misled by the Dragon Lady. Cast out this false leader and install one whom I have chosen. Fang is my choice as ruler. Obey him in all things.
Well, that's it. That ought to get them.
You'll have them in the palm of your hand.
You have done well, Stanton.
Thanks.
Oh, those superstitious natives will sure fall for that gag.
We'll spoil that trick. As soon as they leave, we'll sneak inside and get the phonograph record they planted in the statue. Destroy it.
You are just like your father, stubborn and foolhardy. How much did you hear?
Oh, that phonograph gag. You'll never get away with it. Not in a million years. We'll tip him off.
Too bad. I had intended to use you to force your father to help me, but now you know too much. Dispose of them.
I'm going to enjoy this. Keep them covered. All right, get in there. All right, keep your beat.
Glad to leave. You will go with me.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy, old man. Keep the hand.
That takes care of those two fools. Now I must return to my headquarters for the scroll. Prepare to move Mara at once. Hurry.
Very easy now,
The Dragon Lady, Fang shall rule my temple.
Terry and Pat, disguised as Tigermen, the inflamed natives attacked them. They rushed to the temple with the Dragon Lady. They exposed the voice as a trick of Fang's, are trying to escape to a secret passage when Terry is thrown into a pool of alligators. These are only a few of the thrills in the Tomb of Peril.
That takes care of those two fools. Now I must return to my headquarters for the scroll. Prepare to move Mara at once. Hurry.
Give me a breath. Quick.
This is no time to be thinking of cameras. Terry, you must head straight for Fang's headquarters. I'm sure they've taken your dad there.
Oh, that's right. Poor Dad. Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. But all this excitement has made me forget about him. Gee, Welker, the place looks deserted.
Maybe Fang's away. If he is, you can bet he's left plenty of guards. Come on, we'll find out.
Terry, you don't know how I've worried about you.
It's been plenty tough, but we found you.
Oh, don't believe a word he says, Dad. We've had some nifty fights.
Oh, that beast.
It's all right, he's chained. I've grown used to him by now.
Never mind, Dad. We'll have you out here in no time flat.
Anything happen?
No, quiet as a couple of mice.
We think Fang's away.
Yes, I know he is. He's gone to the Temple of the Dawn to return the God Mara. He claims he can make the God Mara talk.
Sure he can, with a phonograph record. We heard him, didn't we, Pat?
Yes, and we saw it, too. The phonograph's hidden in the base of the idol. Too bad we couldn't get to it.
Yes, but you must get to the Dragon Lady at once and warn her. If Fang's plot succeeds, she may lose her life as well as her people.
We've got to get you out of here first.
Never mind about me. All the money in the world wouldn't tempt me to leave here right now.
I don't understand.
Fang found an old parchment in the God Mara that reveals the hiding place of all of the ancient records of the Dragon Lady's people. It's the end of my search. It means the saving of years of labor if I can get hold of it.
I thought you said everything was quiet. There's a lot of jabbering there.
Yeah. You must get to the Dragon Lady at once and warn her. Fang must not get possession of the temple.
I got you, Dad.
We'll start right now.
Give it to me!
guess.
Well, it worked once.
Right. At the rate we've been traveling, we must be ahead of Fang.
You're right, Pat. There they come now.
Fire when ready, Terry, and don't miss.
Ouch! Don't do that. I didn't do nothing. Ouch! I told you not to do that. Hey, what are you talking about? Come on! Come on!
They're at it again. You'd better stop them this time.
I'm going to follow right in behind him. Be careful.
Stop it! Stop it, I say! Are you children? You will have plenty of fighting to do before this day is over. Now, hurry.
Fang and his men are bringing the god Mara back to us.
That man? I do not trust him.
But he's returning Mara to us all. Cast your doubts aside for the sake of the people. Your Highness.
Mara is coming back!
Well, it's working.
Yes, the natives are gathering. There must be no slip-up, Stanton. Make sure you give plenty of time between each statement from the god.
I can stop it and start it at will. I'll be ready when you are.
The dragon lady.
Hey, Pat, what's he gonna do? Wait and see.
Hear ye all. I, Fang, am going to do something that you, dragon lady, cannot do. I am going to make Mara talk.
My people, hear me. Do not listen to him. The god Mara will not do Fang's bidding.
Listen to your god. Listen.
He's gonna start the phonograph. Let's cut the wires. No, wait, he's too well guarded.
Oh, Mara, great god of the Temple of the Dawn, I beg of you, speak.
Do not let him commit sacrilege.
No, let him fail.
We want Mara to speak! Speak, Mara! Speak, Mara!
Your god Mara speaks. to give you warning after centuries of silence.
It speaks!
You are being misled by the Dragon Lady, who is unfaithful to me. By war, famine, and death, I will show my anger if you do not drive this false leader from my temple. Cast out the Dragon Lady, this false leader, and install in her place one whom I have chosen. Fang is my choice. Obey him in all things.
You have heard. Do you obey?
We obey! We obey!
I'll explain it later.
But my people, they heard, they believe. Even my high priest is turned against me. You can't fight them off. We're doomed.
Surely in a place as big as this, there must be somewhere where we can hide.
Yes, I know a place where they wouldn't dare follow us. Come. I'm grateful to you both, but you must get back to your people. I'll lead you to a place where you can get out of here unseen. I'll be safe here. No one ever uses these passageways but me.
Oh, no, sirree. We want to help you. Queen's right, Terry. We can do more good from the outside. Get real help.
Follow me. For sacrifice. I have forbidden its use. Once we are safely across, we can drop the bridge so that no one can follow us. Be careful. One false step would mean certain death. Here goes.
By Fang, the Dragon Lady is guarded by the gorilla. Terry and Pat come to free her. The gorilla leaps to attack them, but the chain holds it back. Terry and Pat advance to the Dragon Lady's cell. While Pat breaks the lock, Terry engages the gorilla, but its keeper rushes in to unchain it. Terry dives for the keeper, throws him to the floor. The maddened gorilla strains at its chain. It breaks.
I have forbidden its use. Once we are safely across, we can drop the bridge so that no one can follow us. Be careful. One false step would mean certain death. Here goes.
said he definitely would not talk.
I know another way. Follow me.
We have done well, Stanton. The plan worked out just as I told you it would.
Wait.
What all that? A phonograph record, a loudspeaker, and the natives think they've heard a stone god speak.
Stanton, where is the high priest?
The boys are bringing him in. The rest of them are out looking for the dragon lady.
It may not be necessary to bring Dr. Lee here. The high priest may be induced to tell us what we wish to know. You heard the voice of Mara. I am now your ruler, to be obeyed in all things.
What is your wish?
Where is the treasure that is buried beneath the temple?
So the treasure is all you were after. I know nothing of any treasure.
Perhaps we can refresh your memory.
They mean to torture him.
You mustn't. I will give you one chance to talk.
These tales of riches are but legends. The treasure does not exist.
I believe you are lying, but we will soon find out. Speak now. Where is the treasure?
Stop! I cannot let you torture anyone. If we turn the treasure over to you, will you leave my people in peace?
Give me the treasure, and I promise you I will never bother you again.
She's gonna spill the beans.
Fate has decreed that Fang shall win. Tell him what he wants to know. Take him to the secret passageway.
If my queen commands, I will obey.
You, have Gore bring the gorilla and guard the dragon lady. No slips this time. If we return safely, and with the treasure, you shall be freed. Why do you stop?
This is known as a portal of death.
Gee, look. They're headed right for this room. They mustn't see us.
But I warn you, if this be a trap, you shall be the first to die.
So be it. I obey my queen.
Stanton, you heard what I said?
I understand, and I'll take care of it.
Look out, they're coming!
What was that?
Quickly, follow me.
Now, wait, search these rooms first.
Wait. I have a way to stop.
So it was a trick. The dragon lady shall pay for this.
I realize now that you are the enemies of Fang. They have captured the dragon lady. Help her to escape so that she may win the loyalty of her people again and overcome the evil one.
You can depend upon us.
Sure thing.
Watch him.
I'll keep him as busy as a bird dog.
White men helped the Dragon Lady escape.
That's right, and young Lee, after them.
Well, we got away.
I wouldn't be too sure. That gorilla's still on the loose, and mister, he's something.
Is there any place you'll be safe from Fang until we can get help?
Near the Lake of Silver, there's a hidden place where I go when I seek solitude. No one knows of it but me.
We'll head for there at once.
Gee, you williker, are we the busy ones?
We couldn't find a trace of him. That rock country's tough.
That is no excuse. You should be tougher. Where is Dory?
He's in the jungle looking for the gorilla.
With the Dragon Lady free, our position is precarious. She may be able to win back her people.
Not if we keep their god talking.
Exactly. We must make more records.
But I haven't anything to work with here.
I know it. Take 3 of the men and go to Wing Pool. Bring back all your equipment to make new records. Now go.
All right, you heard him. Crunch, Hayes, Blackie, you come with me.
And Stanton, be careful of yourselves. You might encounter Brian and young Lee on the way to Wing Pool. It would be too bad if anything happened to you, my best man.
Just let me get one more crack at those guys.
Will you rest a moment, my friends? You're welcome.
Oh, no, thanks very much. We must push on.
Thank you for everything.
It's quite all right.
Wait! Why did you help me escape? You owe me no gratitude. I tried to have you killed.
Don't forget, Fang is still holding my dad a prisoner.
We'll help you against Fang now and beat him, too. And then we're hoping that you'll assist Dr. Lee in his scientific work later.
I understand now that Dr. Lee searches for knowledge, not treasure. But unfortunately, Fang is in possession of the temple.
I promise you we'll get the temple back for you. And in exactly the same way Fang took it.
Fang played upon the belief of my people that someday Mara would speak.
Sure. And we're going to use the same trick. Only this time we'll make Mara say you're the rightful ruler. If your people believed it once, they're sure to fall for it again. It's a cinch.
A cinch? What is that?
Excuse the slang. I mean, Pat and I will make Mara speak.
We'll need some equipment, but...
Mr. Fang's Wing Poo representatives will supply us with that.
You better hurry. Our storms here are severe. If it gets too heavy, there's a little hut by the side of the trail. Head for it.
Thanks very much.
Big Stoop, let's get underway. Dad'll be be worried. My ankle's all right.
Oh, no. Big storm coming up. We better wait.
But we should have been home last night. Pat and Terry will be there first. What'll they think?
Well, Stoops say this is main trail to town. They have to come by here. We stop them.
No use like this storm. Let's head for the empty hut.
Well, this is a surprise. Now relax. I wouldn't hurt you for anything. You're worth more to us alive. Get it!
Normandie's father put to death. Drake is trapped in the bathroom of his rubber plantation. Terry, Pat, and Normandie try to warn him, while Drake is thrown into a vat of liquid rubber to drown. Terry and Pat try to fight through Fang's men. Outnumbered, they are locked in a desperate struggle. Can they overcome the odds against them and save Normandie's father?
Marsh, I thought you were both done for.
Oh, we didn't have time to think.
My poor camera sure takes a beating.
Oh, you and your camera.
Well, what are we going to do? We can't go back up there.
We go through canyon. We fool Stanton and his gang.
Well, they're all right. They got away. Wait a minute. I've got a better plan. We'll stop them. Come on.
Hey, how do you like this one-way street? It's all right if we don't bump into any traffic coming this way.
All right, boys, get ready to heave it over. Here they come. Let her go. Good luck.
Not a trace of them.
All right, we'll hope for the best. Now let's get out of here.
That was no accident. Fang's men!
Hey, Thompson. This place runs itself.
Oh, Stanton. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Fang.
I was, but he sent me back for equipment to make more records.
Oh, then everything went all right.
Why, sure. Ryan and the Lee kid tried to mess things up, but we overtook them and the Drake girl on the trail.
They won't give us any more trouble.
The Drake girl? Sure, you didn't?
We did. Any objections?
Oh, boy, that's bad. You ain't got us all in a jam. You know, Drake is a powerful man with the government, and he causes all kinds of trouble.
What do you mean?
Well, Drake has been hounding the governor to get after Fang ever since his daughter disappeared. And when Drake finds out that his daughter...
You give me a pain in the neck, Thompson. Always worrying.
Well, this is something to worry about. Oh, now we got to get to the governor and have him prepare some sort of a story.
All right, we'll get to the governor. Get busy.
Oh, well, wait till I get me hat. Wait a minute.
Be reasonable, Mr. Drake. I'm doing the best I can.
To my knowledge, you haven't done a thing. I demand that you send your native police into the jungle and find my daughter.
How do you do, gentlemen? I hope we're not intruding.
It doesn't make any difference whether you are or not. I don't care who hears what I have to say. Governor, I'm warning you for the last time. Do something and do it quick, or there'll be a new governor. My daughter must be found.
Hey, you better cut that, Governor. You'll be needing a clear head to save your own skin. The Drake girl is dead.
Dead? Why, how did it happen?
It doesn't matter how it happened. What we've got to do is to stop Drake.
Drake? What do you mean? Kill him too?
Yes, if necessary.
Why, you can't do that. He's a very influential man. They'll be missing him.
What are you worried about? Nobody's going to kill Drake. He's going to have an accident on his rubber plantation. No one can be blamed for that. Now keep your mouth shut.
Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. Daddy isn't here. Yumi! Go call my father.
Your father's not here. He went to rubber shed.
Rubber shed? What for?
He get message. Big league filter tank.
Oh, shucks. Well, go tell him to come here at once.
Oh, never mind, Normandie. We'll go and meet him. It'll save a lot of time.
All right, never mind, Yumi.
Will you have Numi give the boys some food? They're famished.
Yumi, take good care of the boys, will you? Come on, let's go. We'll be back shortly.
You, come with me.
Hey, why are we going to all this trouble? Why don't we just give him a slug and get it over with?
It has to be an accident, you rummy. He comes over here to fix something and falls in the rubber vat. No one can swim in liquid rubber.
Oh. He's coming.
Bill! Kalia! Where are you?
But, Dad.
Yes. Here. See if they don't come back. I'm going to get Drake.
I wish they would come back. I forgot to get a picture of them.
Well, Thompson certainly showed where he stood by taking part in that attack on you, Mr. Drake.
It's no surprise to me. I've suspected him for a long time.
Yeah, now to save his own neck, he's got to get rid of the lot of us. We better watch our step.
Don't worry, we'll watch it.
The governor won't help. I'm going to the viceroy.
But you can't. The only boat's not due for 2 weeks.
I know, my dear. But I have another plan, and I think it'll work.
We'll try anything, won't we, Pat?
Anything, as long as it promises action. What's your plan?
Well, I suspected something like this when you disappeared before. So I sent over to Romero's plantation and borrowed his old power boat. It's loaded with provisions and plenty of extra gasoline. We can use that if necessary.
Well, it looks like it's necessary right now. You can bet we're being watched. The best plan is to wait until night, and then we'll help you slip away.
You got me into a fine position. Now Drake knows definitely that I'm in with Fang.
I tell you, we saw that rock roll right on top of them. How could I guess they'd show up at Drake's?
Quiet, quiet. Should you have to be shooting your mouth off for the whole world to hear it?
Now what do you want? Mr. Drake, he's gone to Viceroy. He got power boat hidden. He leaves tonight.
Well, where's the boat hidden?
Don't know. He didn't say, but he's gonna wait until dark to slip away.
Oh, that's a good boy. That's fine. Now go on back. Hurry up before you're missed.
You heard him. I'm as good as ruined. You'll have to stop him. Please.
He'll never get away with it. I'll see to that. I'll get the boys.
Here you are, Dad.
I don't need those things, darling. I'm traveling light.
Say, Pat, I wonder what's keeping Connie and Big Stu.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be back soon. Mr. Drake, What's that? Whoever it is, they're coming closer.
It's the natives. And I don't like the sound of it. I'm afraid they're on another rampage.
I'll go.
Never mind, Normandie. You better let me answer that.
Wonder who it is.
Oh, don't worry. It couldn't be anybody but Big Stoop and Connie.
Harris! You haven't a second to lose. Stanton started a native uprising to wipe you out. They're on the way here now. They're crazy, Drake. They'll kill every last one of you.
Thanks, Harris, for the warning. I'll get them all out of here.
Well, you better hurry.
It looks like we're in for it. Harris tells me the natives are on their way to attack the house.
Oh!
Pat, guard that window. Terry, you get some rifles. And, honey, turn out the lights. Thanks again, old man. But you better go. There's no need of sacrificing yourself on our account.
Well, good luck.
It's too late. We can't do him any good. We've got to think of ourselves.
Turn on the heat.
of here, Terry, quick!
Not without you, Pat.
Well, go ahead, I'll follow Well, I might have known it. You hurt bad, Drake?
Never mind me. Get to the Viceroy. Take Normandie with you.
No, Dad.
It's best, my dear.
Connie and Stoop, you take care of Mr. Drake. We've got to make for the boat. Don't worry, old man. We'll do the best we can.
Drake, huh? We'll take him to the river and dump him in. We don't want anybody to find him. Come on!
Fire bullet! Shoot up the gasoline!
More speed, Terry.
Terry and Pat have repaired the broken radio at Thompson's trading post. They send a call for help to the Viceroy. The Viceroy station answers. Before Terry can speak, Fang's men break into the radio room. Three of them attack Pat, while the fourth goes for Terry. Pat is beaten to the floor. He tries to rise. Then Stanton brings up his gun to fire.
Steve Canyon. A salute to the Air Force Men of America.
You are about to see an actual mission flown in cooperation with the United States Air Force. All information, material, and incidents contained herein are now declassified. Headquarters Air Research and Development Command, Andrews Air Force Base, Maryland. Special Order number 205, paragraph 1. Lieutenant Colonel Stevenson B. Canyon, serial number AO 041044, will proceed without delay to Air Force Flight Test Center, Edwards Air Force Base, California, reporting upon arrival to Commander thereat for approximately 30 days temporary duty to evaluate Project Zero elevation launch by order of the Commanding General.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Zell, zero launching. Kind of an ominous sound.
That's right, sir. One of the great ideas in the history of aviation. Now, here's a jet airstrip of average size, 3 miles of runway. Took 2 years to build it, 1,000 construction workers, tons of cement, $50 million. Just the road this little thing needs to get off the ground.
I know, Steve.
Now, we still need jet airstrips. But if we could make this thing take off like this...
The oldest dream in the Air Force.
It's no longer a dream, General. There it is. Zell. From this, we can shoot a plane into the air like a slingshot. We hang a booster on the plane, platform aims it, the booster boosts it, and 6 seconds later, the booster comes off.
Okay, Steve, okay.
We can put a plane on a truck, drive it wherever we like, and launch it. With this thing, we can launch from anywhere. We can use somebody's backyard for a takeoff airstrip. We can push
Steve,
it.
I'm not fighting you on the importance of this thing. I'm not that blind. All I'm asking is how far along is it?
Well, the big mock-up we launched today, 30,000 pounds of concrete and steel. Same size as the F-100. We got it up okay, but it looped on us. Something was wrong with the angle of attack. We make a few minor adjustments, and we got it.
How long will all this take?
2 weeks, 3.
And after that, how long before you actually launch a plane?
That's impossible to say.
No, it's not impossible. I'll not only say it, I'll put it in writing. That's your completion date on this operation. I'm sorry, Steve. I take orders, too.
Bad? Steve, I gotta see you right away. No, right away. Okay, your place, where is it? That's not far. Be right there.
You couldn't have picked a better time, Steve. I just figured out what was wrong this morning. Drop 600 pounds from the tail and we've got it. We'll start pouring another one tomorrow. I got a big bang out of watching that monster go up this morning. Something happens to you when you finally see your brainchild going to work. I feel like about $8 million just dying to spend itself. How about a beer?
No, thanks.
We're about to make history. That's how I feel. This little baby was born and was educated over there, and we brung her up through 19,000 miles of red tape and 8 months of talk and fight and sweat and blood. It's taken a long time, and it's going to take a lot more.
Oh, you're back.
This is Colonel Canyon, Mrs. Turton.
Good morning.
Morning. So you didn't get yourself killed today.
Mrs. Turton has been with me a long time.
Well, it'd be breakfast or lunch.
I think we could stand some lunch, Colonel.
If it's not too much trouble,
Eggs.
that'd be fine.
Turn them over. Sunny side. Soft, medium, hard. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Why don't we just leave it to your exquisite discretion?
Decisions, decisions, decisions.
Mrs. Turton happens to be the worst cook in the country.
What's the use of cooking good for somebody that ain't going to be with us very long?
Well, Steve, I hope the Air Force liked what it saw this morning.
Brad, how'd it go? Did it work?
Well, it took a slight somersault.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me.
Oh, Colonel Canyon, my sister Rita.
How do you do? What do you mean a somersault?
Well, it took off like a beautiful little bird, then did the nicest half-gainer you've ever seen and came down flat on its backside. Just beautiful.
Well, no trouble with the booster.
No. Now, look. In about a week, we'll put up another monster. A more accurate angle of attack this time, much closer to the F-100.
How many of these do you figure on before we finally launch a plane?
Well, we put up 2. Next comes number 3, then 4, then 5, then we put up the plane.
That'll be 3 too many.
In about 8 weeks... What'd you say?
In case you've been wondering what the general's doing here, he's the man with the axe.
Give it to me slowly.
They won't give us 8 more weeks to launch a plane. If we don't get it up in a hurry, we'll never get it up.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you can't skip stages 3, 4, and 5 and get to 6 right away, the Air Force will have to lower the boom.
Why?
No more money.
Money.
The green stuff. It grows on trees, but we get just so much of it to spend.
How much time can you give us?
1 week.
1 week?
That's the word.
Well, you worked 3 years on a project, then because of 8 weeks, you throw it. All right. Look, we cut out stages 3, 4, and 5. We put the plane up next.
Breakfast.
I'll be glad to fly the plane.
You fly the plane?
You? My brother rides this project for 2 years, breaks his back getting it this far, and you are going to take his plane up?
Well, I only meant...
Colonel, he ain't gonna let anybody else fly that airplane, particularly if they ain't ready. He ain't gonna let anybody else get killed. If anybody gets killed, it's gonna be him.
Oh, now, Mrs. Turton, please, nobody's going to get killed. After 12 years as a test pilot, my brother knows how to fly an airplane.
He'll get killed.
She talks this way because she's heartless. She doesn't care enough about anybody to worry if they get killed or not.
That's right.
See?
And you don't worry because you figure he's too smart to get killed.
That's right.
See? I'm heartless and she's dumb. Go ahead. Eat a hearty meal.
Say, Steve, you got 20 bucks?
Sure. What do you need it for now?
Hang on to it. I'll need it when I get down.
Good luck, Brad.
On channel 17 till we call you. Good luck, Brad.
Brad to Canyon.
This is Steve.
Engine okay? I'm elevated.
Roger. Let's go over it again.
We'll give you a call when the booster is hot. Start your afterburner then.
Let us know when you get a green light. We'll give you a 10-second countdown.
As soon as you fire, you can start your count-up.
The booster will shear off 6 seconds after you're airborne. That's a lot of weight you're unloading, so be ready for the pitch.
Keep full afterburner power on until you're sure you've unloaded. Clear?
Yep.
Booster hot. Repeat. Booster hot. All personnel clear the area. All personnel clear the area.
Power at 100%. Lighting afterburner. Green light.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
Lots of drag.
Your booster won't come off.
What's the matter with it?
Must be the shear pin. Are you in control?
She's handling all right.
Get some altitude. Try to shake it loose.
No can do. I'll burn off some fuel and try and bring her in.
Hold it. The booster sticks below your gear. Your wheels will never touch the ground.
It's worth a try.
Wait a minute. Circle the field at 15,000. I'm coming up.
Brad, this is Steve.
On your right wing.
What's it look like? I hate to tell you this, Brad, but it's not going to come off, and you can't land it that way, so get out of there. There's an
awful lot of airplane to smear all over the landscape, Colonel. I'm gonna bring her in.
I worked too hard on this.
I send this baby loose and they won't give me another one.
Eject, Bradshaw, and that's an order.
Don't start giving orders to the civilians, Colonel.
Brad?
Yo. Brad, you've got to get killed if you bring that thing in.
I'll get you another plane.
You gonna steal it from the Russians?
I'll get you another plane.
I hear you talking, but tomorrow you say, sorry, kid, I couldn't swing it, no plane.
I give you my word.
Okay, Colonel. Just remember, this project's the biggest thing in my life.
Then you won't mind sticking around to enjoy it.
All right, all set.
Helicopter's standing by to pick you up.
Good luck, Brad.
Thanks a lot.
Canopy coming off. Now. Heads up, you got a 40-knot surface wind.
You want it to be easy?
Was successful, but the patient died. Listen, Canyon, we cracked up a big, expensive plane out on that desert today. We're not going to kill another one.
But we got a supersonic plane into the air today without using a runway. All we need is one more chance.
You had your chance.
You ordered us to launch a plane off that truck in 1 week, and we did. What went wrong in the air. It was a fluke.
Canyon, get this and get this straight. I cannot give you another plane. That is final. The end. Curtain. I'm not going to hang around here listening to any more of this Boy Scout talk. I came here on orders. Those orders were to have a successful launching within a week. A successful launching. Headquarters isn't going to be interested in whether it happened in the air, under the sea, or 6 feet underground. They don't care whether it was a fluke, a freak, or a good red herring. It was a flop. And that's what my report will say, because that's the way it was.
General,
the interview is ended, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Steve?
Yes, sir.
You flew down here in an F-100, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Where's it now?
It's at the field, sir.
They got a pretty good runway there?
Yes, sir.
I hear it's terrible. They tell me it's full of holes, badly in need of repair, dangerous. There's not a rule in the book says you have to take off from a runway if the runway's bad. It's your plane. But you tried without a runway.
Thank you, sir.
You stand there looking at me like I'm an idiot. Say it.
Say what?
I had no right to skip stages 3, 4, and 5. I had no right to put a plane up so soon.
Do I say that?
Don't you?
Brad, I'm with you. The plane was ready, the launching worked, the booster didn't come off. Maybe next time we can put an emergency release in the cockpit.
There won't be any next time. It didn't mean a thing, did it, that he might have been killed?
No, Rita.
Just because he's a test pilot, just because he's flown all these years, you think he's immune to death? You think men like him never get killed?
But you said yourself that he could...
You had no right to order him to take that plane up when he told you it wasn't ready.
I ordered.
You bullied him into it, threatening to kill the whole thing if he didn't hurry up.
Threatened.
What's one more life to men like you? All you have your mind on is machines. You ever think about people?
Now look here, you two.
You shut up. It wasn't your life you were risking, was it? You can send other men to death and destruction with a wave of your hand, but do you ever take the chances?
You know what it means to fly anything but a plane that's been tested 1,000 times? Have you ever tested a plane?
Stand there calmly talking to him about the next time.
Because there's going to be a next time.
There is not.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
I'm flying it.
Wow. I'd say offhand you two owe this gentleman an apology.
The dumb fool wants to kill himself, let him kill himself. What do I care?
Will you please stop using that word? Nobody's going to get killed. Mr. Canyon is a colonel in the Air Force. He's done a little flying in his time. He can take care of himself.
Don't talk to me about it. I don't care. It's his neck. Let him do what he wants to with it.
Oh, Mrs. Turton, please.
You can stay for dinner if you want to, Colonel. I'm making boiled turnips and fried mush.
Thanks, Mrs. Turton, but as a matter of fact...
As a matter of fact, Mrs. Turton, the colonel has other plans. He's taking me out to dinner.
Boiled turnips and fried mush.
Well, what would you rather have, boiled mush and fried turnips?
And another time when Brad had all these people over the apartment, all these big shots from the company. People that had him over to dinner from time to time, and he was returning his social obligations, you see. And you know what Mrs. Turton served?
Creamed sardines
Creamed?
with little soft boiled potatoes.
No, there's a balanced diet.
That's why I keep dropping in on him all the time, to see that he eats right. If I didn't, I think he'd get berry. I'm afraid I was a little brazen inviting myself along tonight.
A little.
Naturally, I had an ulterior motive.
Naturally.
I wanted to explain something.
Well, go.
We gave ourselves away this afternoon, didn't we, Mrs. Turton and I?
I'm afraid you did.
That's a little game we play. We're not oblivious of the danger. We're very concerned for Brad. We do it to make things easier for him. If he thinks we worry, then he worries. His job is tough enough for him as it is.
The toughest.
Well, then tell me one thing. Why do you have to make it tougher?
Me?
Yes, you. Anybody that wears that uniform. Why are you always in such a hurry? It's always rush, rush, rush. Why don't you ever give people like Brad time enough to do a thorough job?
There are certain times when there is no time.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't believe that. Not for one single minute. There isn't anything in this world, if it's carefully planned, that has to be done in a hurry.
You're wrong. There are always things that have to be done in a hurry.
Nothing in this world.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Slow down. And you drink too fast.
Good luck, Colonel.
Thanks, Ed.
Anytime you're ready, Colonel.
Roger.
Clear canopy.
Engine okay, elevated.
Don't forget the emergency booster release.
If I need it. Power 100%.
Booster hot.
Afterburner on.
Green light.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1, fire!
Did it drop? Did it drop?
She dropped.
You're up and running, Colonel.
Hello, Brad.
Steve?
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, great. Steve. I don't have to tell you how...
Save it, Brad.
Is Rita there? Rita? Yeah, she's here. Hold on. It's the Air Force.
You don't have to repeat, Colonel. I can tell by his face it was a success.
That isn't what I called about. This time I've got the ulterior purpose.
Oh?
My orders are to take off by midnight.
Tonight?
There's about 6 hours between now and when I shove off. I'm at the field now, and I was wondering if you and I, well... You see, it's this way. Are you listening?
Rita? Are you still there? Rita? Hello, Steve. What's going on? She grabbed her hat and coat and boomed out of here. What's the rush?
No rush at all, Brad.
The zero-elevation launching of fully armed supersonic aircraft is an accomplished fact and is now being placed in use by the United States Air Force. This film is dedicated to the management and employees of North American Aviation Incorporated, who developed this capability.
Faster than a streak of lightning. More powerful than the pounding surf. Mightier than a roaring hurricane. This amazing stranger from the planet Krypton, the Man of Steel, Superman. Possessing remarkable physical strength, Superman fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice, disguised as a mild-mannered newspaper reporter, Clark Kent.
And while on a hunting trip, my father discovered what are now known as the Henderson Caverns. More than 40 years ago, he mysteriously disappeared while exploring them further. Recently, I found these maps and charts he left, suggesting that still greater wonders and mysteries lay beyond in this vast underground world. Now, if your paper will help finance the expedition, I will take Miss Lane and Mr. Kent with me and guarantee the Daily Planet exclusive rights to the story.
Sounds like a great story, Chief.
I'd love to go.
Well, let me see. All right, it's a deal.
Thanks, Mr. White. We can leave immediately. Careful now. Those are explosives for the blasting we'll have to do. We're shoving off, Kent. Meet you in the Blue Grotto.
So long, Clark.
See you later, Lois.
According to the map, this next grotto is the furthest any man has ever been.
Is that to be our side?
That's right. The dynamite.
Above his head. Why, the resemblance is remarkable. Is that...
Yes, my father. But what would they be doing with a statue of him?
And the sun! And the sun! And the sun! Lois! 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 And the sun! Lois!
This is a job for Superman.
It's really a great story, Lois. But no one would ever believe it.
This is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Join us next week for chapters 11 through 15 of Terry and the Pirates. And once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll hopefully see you next week. Good night, folks.